ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up, guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another DC Multiverse action figure review on the McFarlane Toys Gold Label Sinestro Core Yellow Lantern Batman. Oh my god, you guys know I love my Blackest Night figures, and this looks pretty awesome already. Big thanks to McFarlane Toys for sending this figure my way to review for you guys. If you want to see the latest from McFarlane Toys, be sure to check the link in the description below. On the side, it says Batman Sinestro Core, and then on the back right here, nice looking artwork right there of Batman. And then you can see it says Batman right over there, QR code down there. Window creeps up to the top, not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, if you're trying to get your DC Multiverse figures, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's the Sinestro Core Batman figure out of the packaging. Not looking too bad. Yeah, there's a little bit of a Tim Sale kind of design influence on this thing, I think. I don't remember him drawing Sinestro Core Batman, but we'll get a closer look at that in a little while. But first, let's get a closer look at the accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. So not a ton of accessories. You get your standard issue stand, your standard issue trading card, your standard issue bat construct. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. But I do like the artwork over here, and then we have a read-up on the back. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. And then, yeah, you can see the DC logo right there. And then we have the reused Dawnbreaker effect that we'd seen before, but now it's in translucent yellow as opposed to the translucent green. I still love the sculpt of this thing. It still looks great to me. Well, this one part right here with the index finger should be a little bit more connected to the middle finger of the bat, but still, I think this is awesome. Really looks cool. As far as weaving it around his wrist and everything, it's fairly easy to do. You know, it could be a little bit tricky depending on the pose that you want him in, but you can just wrap it around the wrist like that. Boom, first try, nailed it. Oh yeah, we get these little mini bats right over here too. Just want to point those out. Very, very cool looking. So I've seen a lot of Batmans from McFarlane Toys, and I feel like this is a brand new head sculpt. I could be wrong. By the way, the ears over here look like the height I was kind of hoping for with this one right over here. I mean, yeah, the Nightfall Batman could have used longer ears, I think. Around there is what I was thinking. Also, is this kind of reminding you of Tim Sale's artwork a little bit? Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of Tim Sale's artwork over here. I don't know if he drew Sinestro Core Batman. I never read Forever Evil, but it reminds me of Tim Sale. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Todd McFarlane would sneak something in like this, but it reminds me of Tim Sale. Let me know if you agree with that or disagree. The eyes are a little far apart right over there, though. And then we have some nice clean paint apps. We'll do some comparisons later on. Great looking deco right there. The yellow on this figure looks very clean. No shadowing effect on the yellow. I guess maybe you can see a little bit of the black coming through right over there. And we have some nice texturing and wrinkles throughout. Nice silver paint for the bat belt or the utility belt. Knuckles look pretty good. No interchangeable hands with this figure. Legs look solid. I like the texturing right there. Nice leathery texturing for the boots over here. So these look a little familiar to me, but it could be totally brand new and different. Then we have this nice leathery cape. I prefer the cloth capes. I do like the cloth capes, but yeah, this is a pretty good length right here. It's not going to hinder anything, so I do like it still. Oh yeah, and the ring. Gotta get a close look at the ring, man. It looks like you could kind of see the Sinestro Core logo in there. Very tricky to pick up, right? So the articulation is what you would typically expect, but I wanted to go over it still because there's a couple of things mentioning. I do like the head articulation right here with the dumbbell joint. He can look up pretty far and downward. You get side-to-side motion right here and head pivoting. The butterfly joints are fine. They're what we usually expect. However, there is a bit of gappage in the color right over here. Just kind of stops with the yellow. You can see you have this piece right here with the yellow on it, and I know I have yellow in here buried somewhere, but because this butterfly joint is floating, it's tricky to get it to line up properly. So that's definitely a gripe. Kind of bums me out a little bit, but yeah, I wish we can get more stationary butterfly joint. It does work though, shifts up and down. Shoulders move outward, bicep swivel. You have the double jointed elbows, the wrist turns side to side, hinge up and down, and they will not turn side to side. It's not a pin, it's just an up and down motion, or you can move it side to side and then move it up and down. The diaphragm joint is very loose on this figure, surprisingly loose, so I don't know exactly why. The paint doesn't go all all the way up right there. Does move down with both waist and diaphragm joints. He'll crunch forward that much, and with both joints back that much. With both joints, he'll pivot that far, and of course, you can rotate side to side on either joint. Then the legs move outward that far, and he will kick forward that much and not back much. No real upper thigh cut or no even wiggly waggly over there at all. Double jointed knees. He can kick his own butt almost. And then the ankles do move up, down, and they do move up. They rotate side to side. He has a nice ankle pivot in there, and we get to articulation. Now to measure out this Sinestro Corps Batman figure, you can see that it is standing at about 7.5 inches tall to the top of the ears. Then here's our Sinestro Corps Batman next to the Nightfall Batman, and I found the body mold that it's based off of. I knew I'd seen this before, you know, so head sculpt's the same. Body, belt, everything except for that left hand, and the upper torso is the same, or lower torso is different as well. You have sculpted detail that we don't have over here. And for a Bat Lantern comparison, I don't know what else to call this group of Batmans over here, but we have the Black Lantern Batman, we have our Green Lantern Batman, or Dawnbreaker, we have our Yellow Lantern Sinestro Corps Batman, and we have our Red Lantern Batrocidus. Then here is our Sinestro Corps Batman figure. Next to some other lanterns, we have our Green Lantern John Stewart, our Blue Lantern Kyle Rayner, Red Lantern Atrocitus, and Black Lantern Superman. And I believe we're missing a White Lantern from DC Multiverse from McFarlane Toys, right? We also need Indigo. We also need the pink, right? Star Sapphire, and I think we're also missing orange. So we're just missing those 4. Then here's the Sinestro Corps Batman figure. Next to your average 6-inch scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Inner Letdown Spider-Man. Oh, so fear is your thing. You are Batman. It all makes sense, but I've been punished by so much, I can't be scared of anything. Ah! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, share some love by hitting that like button. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can get to 1 million subscribers. And big thanks for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching this video. And this figure is very cool. It's not for everybody, but I like having my different colored lanterns in my collection. I'm a huge fan of Blackest Night, so yeah, I do want the different colored lanterns out there. This one is one that I missed from the Mattel DC Multiverse days, but I am definitely very happy to have this Target exclusive in hand right over here. And while it's a repaint for the most part, I mean, McFarlane Toys still managed to give us new sculpting work in the torso section, which I think is pretty cool. And we did get a reused construct. Wish we'd gotten a newer construct to go along with it, you know, or maybe this one plus a new one. That would have been a little bit cooler. But I'm still pretty satisfied with this figure, man. I don't have a lot of complaints. I like having all the different lanterns. You know, the Batrocidus, that wasn't a sample. That was one that, you know, I wanted that. I want the different lanterns in my collection. So for me, I'm personally happy with this at the price point of $25. I'm going to give this Sinestro Corps Batman figure a Sud rating of...
It's not too bad.
And like I said, it may not be for everybody. So I'm curious to know what you guys think. Is this an easy pass? Is this one that you definitely have to snag? Let me know in the comments section below. If you want to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. We got a live stream this Thursday. Hope to see you guys there, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face.